Welcome to La Jefa Experience, the place where moms in any stage of motherhood come to get tools, tips, and support to thrive as the CEO of their life and family. Hello, Jefas all over the universe. Welcome to La Jefa Experience. I am your host, ROCIO Cisco, and I am taking a break this week from having guests on because I recorded a special episode a couple weeks ago that I never shared. And in thinking about sharing this episode with you guys, I was going through all of the feelings and I was like, I'm going to re-record it. I'm going to do this again so that it's much more recent. But you know what? This is part of my work. This is part of my work in dancing with my inner critic of wanting to make it perfect, the perfectionism and wanting to make it so streamlined, all the things. So, I wouldn't have done it justice. I would do injustice by re-recording and trying to recreate this. I was already so fired up and passionate. There would have been no way for me to do that. So without further ado, here is my episode on saving yourself, mama. Enjoy. And I completely forgot to mention one of the other things that I had been doing the last couple of weeks. I gave you guys an update on the last show, and I started watching Working Moms on Netflix, and I am hooked. I am so hooked, mamas, that my husband falls asleep. We fall asleep on the couch, and I immediately turn it on. And I just start watching it and really getting binge watching, if you will. And it's such a good show. I feel all the feelings with that show, and I'm crying, I'm laughing, I'm pissed, I'm just frustrated, I'm mad, and I'm feeling like lovey-dovey, and I'm just like I'm I'm hooked. Okay. It's also brought on so much creativity for me because it's really given me perspective on many more moms that are out there. And obviously, like when these shows are made, I imagine, right, and I really do believe that movies and shows and things are made because there's things like this out there. There's people like this out there. And it's really brought I've just really been thinking a lot about it and creating around it. And yeah, and one of the things that came up for me when I started watching this was shame. Shame. I started feeling very shameful for taking the time to watch so much of it and staying up late and not doing other things that could be propelling me forward in my goals, right? And yeah, I started feeling a lot of shame, and I was meditating on it. I've journaled on it, and I think a lot about this stuff because I ask myself when I'm feeling that, when I'm feeling, let's just say for instance, shame, I ask myself, what is this teaching me about me? What is this teaching me about my life? Um and and I take ownership. I take ownership for it because well, who the hell am I going to blame but myself? Right? And it doesn't need to even be about blame. It gets to be about taking the power over the actions that I'm taking and the results that I'm getting because of it, right? So I was talking to my best friend Jessica, shout out to Jessica, about this the other day, and I told her that I had seen something on social media, and it was like a meme or some type of like a Twitter post from someone stating, like a mom saying something about I gotta read it to you guys. I forgot what it was, but about why she watches TV. And I gotta read it. I'm gonna pull it up right as I'm recording this episode because it really brought upon for me a lot of feelings. Got it. Okay. Them. Why don't you just go to bed after the kids go to sleep if you're always so tired? Me, I stay up a lot later than I should every night because I don't belong to myself during the day. So I want to belong to me for a few hours before I go to bed for everyone else. And the caption was, most relatable motherhood post ever. And I go, I really sat on that one for a while, because at first I'm like, whoa, I can definitely relate to that. And then when I really sat on it and thought about it for a while, contemplated it, I thought, okay, sure, that's definitely something that we all feel. And then I thought, I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like I don't belong to myself during the day. So what can I do? Right? And it got me thinking that some of us don't think that way. Some of us can't even fathom those thoughts. And that's okay. And I'm here to tell you that you don't need to feel that way. You don't need to carry out that way. Okay? You don't need to feel so bad about staying up late, right? And what I encourage you to do, mama, is ask yourself, just like I asked myself, how is this affecting me in my life? Well, I thought, if my husband goes to sleep early, well, what's affecting me is I could be doing one thing. If I really do want to stay up and I'm not tired, because if I'm tired, no questions asked, I'm going to sleep. But if I really do want to do something to propel me forward in my goals, if I have goals, because let's be honest, there's also moms out there that are happy with where they're at or don't have goals. But if you do have goals, like me, and you can do one thing, because 1% better every day is better than 0% better every day. Well, then I could just do one thing. It doesn't have to take me that long, 15, 20, 30 minutes. If my husband falls asleep early, to propel me forward in my goals, personal, business, family, whatever. And then if I'm still not tired and want to stay up, I can commit to 1 or 2 episodes of Working Moms. It doesn't have to be binge watching for 3 hours, which I am totally guilty of. And I get the best of both worlds. I propel and get 1% better towards my goals and doing something for me so that I can feel like I belonged to myself. And I don't need to just binge watch something to do it. And I could still satisfy my craving to binge watch and to watch something, not binge watch, to watch something. Discipline. Discipline. And that's what I was talking to Jessica about, my best friend. Because I was telling her, I realized that I was doing this. I was like, I just had an epiphany today that I have not been taking a step forward every day to be 1% better at something for me. I have just been honestly giving into just oh God, I'm going to binge watch for 2.5, 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours. This new show that I really, really do like. And guess what? I'm not blaming myself. I'm not shaming myself. I'm bringing awareness to it. And you want to know why? Because the majority of the time in my life, I am looking for ways to propel forward and to get 1% better every day. So the fact that this percentage of time is so small that I actually gave into being human, I'm not going to shame myself. I'm not going to blame myself, because I do a lot to be superhuman, to be super mom in all the other areas, to be super wife, to be super me in all the other areas. At this one area, I'm like, you know what? I'm not casting a vote for who I want to be by doing that. That's okay. I bring awareness to it, and now I get to shift it. So I want to encourage you, mamas, is what you're doing in your life right now casting a vote for who you want to be, for the identity that you want to carry out, embody in this life, so that you can live your life on your terms, so that you can accomplish your goals. Okay. Take the opportunity, take inventory on where you're spending your day, what you're doing with your life, what you're doing with your evenings, what you're doing with your nights, what you're doing with your mornings. I've said this once and I've said it again. I'll say it again. If you are not waking up and doing something for yourself, you're already starting off at a negative. And let me tell you why. I know some people are not going to agree with that. Let me tell you why from my personal experience. If my son is my alarm clock, which on some days he has been, I find that on those days, I find myself being more reactive to what he needs and all the other demands on my throughout my day than any other day. I can respond better because I have taken the time to move my body in the mornings. I've taken my time to meditate and to be grateful and to think about gratitude and to write out gratitude and to journal and whatever it is on that day. What I've been doing is I've been doing the Tony Robbins priming ritual, which I've done for years, and I go in and out of doing that one, and right now that one feels good. And I've been doing that and just moving my body. My body's been feeling really, really stuck in the mornings from training and sleeping and carrying a baby, carrying a toddler all day, up and down and in and out and crawling and playing. I mean, my body's really, really been feeling it. So I've been giving my body love in the morning and moving around, moving my spine, getting unstuck so that I can feel free in my body, so that I can then feel free in my mind and not have these nagging pains and feelings everywhere. So that's important to me. That's important to me. And I'm not saying that should be important to you. What I'm saying is you should be important to you. You get to be important to you, and because you are worthy and you are important too. Okay. And let's be honest, nothing's going to go away. Okay. You're the only constant here. You're the constant here in your family, in your relationship, with your kids. You are the constant. So start taking care of yourself, whether that's 5 to 10 minutes. Try my trick. I've said this and mentioned this in season 1. I forgot what episode. I'll link it in the show notes, but try my trick of 5-minute journal, 5-minute breath work, a 5-minute movement. Stretch, move your body, listen to a motivational video. God, I love motivational videos. Listen to something in the morning to get you hyped up and to change your state, get you into an empowered and motivated state to attack your day and to be the best version of yourself, and to be a calm, patient, loving, compassionate human being. The person that you know you are capable of being. Okay? Because you are important too. And damn it, if you don't put yourself first, no one's going to come to save you, mama. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today. No one is going to come to save you. Not Prince Charming, not any king, not society, not the world. You save yourself. Okay? You look out for yourself. You take care of yourself because you are worthy. If you like this episode, please subscribe, follow, and share with a fellow mama that could benefit from the message as well. I'd also love for you to leave a 5-star review. And as always, please let me know if there's any topic that you want me to talk about that you are interested in. Please shoot me a message, leave a comment, leave a comment and let me know if there's anything that you want to hear on La Jefa Experience. As always, Jefa, you are the creator of life. You are a powerful, resilient, unstoppable human. And you already have the power to stress less, love more, and continue being that unstoppable human. Go get them and show the world and your family how it is done so that they know that it is possible for them to do it as well. Have a great week.